But first, here tonight at 10, the very latest coronavirus news in Ohio, and sadly, it is not good.
We've seen a daily increase that was well above average with 892 new reported COVID-19 cases. That's the fourth largest daily total since the state started tracking cases. Ohio was averaging nearly 500 new cases per day over the past 3 weeks. 2,772 people have died from the virus, including 17 new reported deaths in the past day. Ohio is averaging 21 new reported deaths per day over the past 3 weeks. Right now, 2 News reporter Kristen Eskow is live at Miami Valley Hospital with what doctors and state officials are urging people to do.
Brooke, doctors here at Miami Valley Hospital say people need to continue or resume taking those precautions as the number of cases continues to grow, and the governor says that growing number of cases includes younger people. Now, the governor said earlier today that he and other experts do not believe the increase in cases is linked to the increase in testing.
What you're seeing in some of the counties in southwest Ohio is worrisome, and we can control that. And the way we control that is wear a mask out in public.
Governor Mike DeWine sounding the alarm following Ohio's largest day-to-day increase in coronavirus cases since April. The governor says roughly 60% of those who tested positive are between the ages of 20 and 49. He says the average age of those infected with coronavirus has dropped from 51 in March to 42 in June.
I've had friends who have had to go get tested. People I know who have come in contact with people who were positive, so they had to get tested.
Danielle Vitale is a rising junior at Wright State University. With the number of cases growing in the Miami Valley, she says she's nervous about the possibility of returning to campus this fall.
I still haven't gone out to eat at a restaurant. I still do the carry out or just make food at home. But I definitely have noticed, my friends and family, they're all going out a lot more.
Doctors at Miami Valley Hospital say more young people are getting tested compared to earlier in the pandemic, but they say it's still important to take precautions.
If you're going to a restaurant, eat outside if you can, socially distance, and if you're in a situation where you cannot socially distance, you absolutely have to have a mask on.
And the governor is encouraging more people to get tested. And earlier he announced 2 new testing sites for our area, one in Dayton and the other in Centerville. For more information, head to our website, WDTN.com, and click on As Seen on 2 News. We're live tonight in Dayton. Kristen Eskow, 2 News, working for you.